Oh my God! You don't have your crutches?
No.
Let me see.
Well, I just switched knee braces. But
Were you supposed to be walking?
doctor said I can walk today, so I'm walking.
Good for you.
Hi, how's it going?
Look, Jamie is calling. That is so funny.
From the Denovo Realty Studios in sunny Brevard County, Florida, the most important podcast on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, Denovo Realty Radio.
I have 3 kids, so, it's not always sunshine and rainbows in my house.
Yeah. Hi, this is Flavia Berry with Denovo Realty, and I'm here with a dear friend, Adria. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. And we're going to be talking a little bit about her website that is called
bestofcocobeach.com.
bestofcocobeach.com. With Cocoa Beach being so hot right now, everything is happening there. Downtown Cocoa Beach is having, a lot of new restaurants, new bars. And it's just, I love Cocoa Beach. It's a great local place here in Brevard County. So tell me a little bit about your site. Like, why did you start the site? What's your goal? What is the purpose? Tell me a little bit.
Okay, so like you said, Cocoa Beach is growing. There's a lot of stuff there, a lot of interesting things, but, because there's so much, it's kind of hard to figure out, what do I do tonight? People that are coming into town, where should I go eat? What should I do with my kids?
I feel that now it's so local. It's like all the restaurants are not franchises. You're not Carrabba's and stuff. So you're like, what's good?
Well, that's one of the reasons I wanted to do it too, because it is all local places.
And I love that about Cocoa Beach.
Yes. But you want to know, if I'm going to this little place, is it big enough for me and my 7-member family, or is this like an intimate place for me and going on a date, or, so what am I getting into? And I thought the site could be that. So,
just love really, the holes in the wall they have, like tiny restaurants. And do you see that bar in the corner that just opened, A1A?
Yes.
It's so cool. I've never been there. They had great drinks there.
Yes, the drinks look amazing. Yeah. They have all the doors open in the evening, so it's like inside, outside. It's
and the lighting is super cool.
Yes. So that's why I did the site. So we can call attention to places like that, and people that are coming to visit town can have an idea of really what's good, and, maybe what's not so good. Because,
of course.
Right,
Just share.
Yes.
Cool. So you have like places like restaurants, bars. You have something like to do with the kids, because I know they have the skate park, all the surf camps. Are you going to put information there about that?
Yes. So right now we have it organized by category. It's mostly where to eat, where to drink, where to stay, and where to play.
Okay.
So, and then each listing, I tell you, is it good for your family? Is it good for a date? Is it, to give you more information about what you're going to do at this place.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Because, especially I have some clients that have Airbnb in Cocoa Beach, and I am completely shocked how they are full. Yes. Like Jamie, the one I was telling you, he got 2 homes, one on the beach, one walking distance to the beach, fully booked until like August. It's unbelievable.
There's tons of vacation rentals in the neighborhoods too, which I don't know how I feel about, because I live in Cocoa Beach as well. So, I like to keep the residents in mind, because I am a resident and my family is a resident.
Yeah.
So, the companies and the businesses and the services I talk about, they care about Cocoa Beach too. That's the thing, because everything's so local.
Yeah.
They want the business of everyone visiting, but they also, they live in Cocoa Beach.
Yeah.
They
don't want to be
their
too
home
touristic.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So, when you start your website?
So it's been live now for about 3 weeks, but we've been working on it for months and months with all the web design and getting all the content ready. I have another writer that I have.
And you are a writer.
I am a writer.
Okay.
I'm a writer and editor, and I also teach writing. So I like to think I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah.
So I have another local Cocoa Beach writer. Her name is Holly. She writes for the site as well, and so we sort of go over, what's good in town, what do we want to talk about, and put the listings on there. And another thing about the site is that you can't just buy a listing. So we're not going out to businesses and saying like,
Like, even though you're not very good, but if you give me some money, I'll tell.
So everything on there is chosen by us.
Okay. And by residents.
Yes, by locals.
Okay.
And we choose what should be on the site, and we put it on there, and then so it's all really just personal opinion.
Handpicked.
Yes, exactly.
Good. Jamie, see, your Airbnbs needs to be with Adria, the same. Because they are unbelievable. You have to go look at it. They're
I saw he
beautiful.
sent me the links and the listings.
So gorgeous. And always looking out for my buyers and clients. Shout out to Jamie DeRosa and Amy DeRosa. Okay, so tell me a little bit. I know that you did something very interesting in the past. So tell me something curious about you. I think people are going to have fun with that one.
Okay, so in addition to being a writer and an editor and
a mother
and a mom and a wife and all the things that I am, I also recently got into doing some acting. And I was in a movie with Penelope Cruz just recently.
Cool.
It's on Netflix. It's called Wasp Network, if you want to see it. I got to travel to Cuba to shoot and worked with, everyone on set. And
awesome. I remember you had a blast.
Yes, it was amazing. It was amazing.
So, how did you get into that? What happened?
It was kind of by accident. I have a friend that has an agent, and she just sort of sent my information to her. And so I started getting all these emails for stuff that they were casting for. And I saw this one, and it said they needed someone, my look, my age, sort of, and they were going to shoot in Havana. And I love to travel. It's one of the things I really like to do. So that was like, okay, I'll do it.
Just because
I get to go to Cuba. And then they said, there was
and you get a break from the husband, from the kids,
it's a
from
paid vacation. So I sent in a self-tape, and I had researched the director of the movie because they had his name on the casting announcement. And it turns out that in college he studied a philosopher that I had studied too.
Oh, so you said that.
Yeah, so when I did my self-tape,
pretty much like what we have to do when we go to a listing appointment.
Yes.
If you're a Miami fan, I get that with the Miami hat, and we go from there.
So I talked a little bit about that, and I think that was the kicker, and he was like, okay, sure.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Tell me a little bit about a book. What do you like to read? What do you like, you being a writer, a book that, change your life or something like that you love?
Okay. Well, I read a lot of fiction because I am a writer. It's sort of what I have always read. I have a huge book collection. My husband, our pandemic project was a huge bookshelf thing in our living room. So that's what we did for our quarantine. So for me, because I love fiction so much, that's what I gravitate to. So if I have to talk about a book, it's going to be Zora Neale Hurston, Their Eyes Were Watching God. And only because that was the book I read, I think I was in 11th grade. And since 11th grade, I've read it probably 10 more times.
Wow.
And it's really because her voice resonates with me so much, and it really taught me how to look at things from another perspective and sort of hear someone else's voice and kind of have that empathy to see, where are you coming from? Like, what is your voice? What do you sound like? What's your story?
Okay. Good. And do you have a talent or a hobby that you wish you had and you don't?
Something I am desperate to do, and I don't know if I can. I have to maybe overcome some things, is I want to free dive.
Okay.
That's something I really want to do, and there's a lot of obstacles there for me. I have sinus issues and, stupid stuff. And I'm scared.
Yeah.
But I really, really want to do it. I really think it would be so cool to have that talent, to be able to do that, have that experience, and maybe spearfish. And have you ever seen
that world? Yes. That world is so quiet.
Kimmy Swimmy, do you know who she is? She's look up Kimmy Swimmy on Instagram.
Yeah.
She's a free diver. She lives in Hawaii, but she's really focused on conservation. She just had a baby recently. She's amazing. And the videos she posts, and all the things that she sees, the fish and the sharks and just the peace.
Like another world.
Yes, and the peace she talks about, and that quiet, that sounds I'd like to do that.
Yes. Peace and quiet. So thank you so much for coming here and talking to me.
Thank you.
I hope I can help, local business, local people, local residents to put the word out there about your site. I think it's very cool, very interested.
Thank you.
And I'm definitely going to share with everybody.
Thank you, Flavia, for having me.
Much success for you.
Thank you.
Now go!